Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Post-Hoc Hippie, streaming day 2. Still don't know what direction I want to go with this, but glad you're here anyways. I started this YouTube. I've been kicking it around for a while because of the setup that I have. The number one question asked is, do you do a podcast? And my answer is always no. So my answer now is going to be, I do a YouTube channel. Also, after the major loss of progressive voices in United States politics, especially over the past 4 years, I feel like there needs to be more progressive voices in the online streaming space. Can't just be all the famous, or the two famous streamers out there doing all the work. So, need to push back against the alt-right pipeline. And oil pipelines and water pipelines are fine, I would imagine. As long as they're not lead, I suppose. So today, I figured I'd start off with just going over a few of the headlines. Hold up, that didn't show up right. I see. There we go. Fixed. I'm not sponsored by Ground News or anything, but I do feel that they are a good source of news. They do give you the political bias, left, right, and center, so you can kind of decide for yourself and see across the multitude of sources what you're dealing with. All right. One of the bigger ones I saw was Kash Patel was going to be FBI director. That's terrifying. For those of you who don't know, Kash Patel is a Trump loyalist who was an aide to Devin Nunes for a while and then worked under the Trump administration, kind of as a Trump lackey. And now they want to make Kash Patel the FBI director when he's been very critical about the FBI. So in case you don't know, that's pretty much par for the course in the United States. We perpetually hate ourselves. That's pretty much where we are. Cool thing is, it does show you the political leanings of the news outlets that are covering this, which is pretty cool. So if you don't have any news awareness, this guide right here, this little chart is pretty cool because it shows you where your favorite news source kind of falls left, right, and center. Good, bad, or otherwise. You could like OAN, which is over here on the red Republican side, or you could like Huffington Post, which is over here on the left Democratic side. Whatever tickles your fancy. It also shows you the factuality of this, too, which is great because you constantly find like climate change information and misinformation, and you're just trying to figure out if what they're reporting is actually based in this reality or not. I delve into some creationist kind of stories too, in theology, so this factuality is really handy for people who are uninitiated into the information, so which I find myself quite frequently because I know nothing. I'm a know-nothing idiot, but I try to do my best in this world that we have, in the world of misinformation. Fun stuff. John Fetterman. Speaking of brain broke, there's John Fetterman. Says Democrats lost male voters by being insulting. Interesting. Lost male voters by being insulting. I mean, I guess so, yeah. The Democrats did just kind of say, like, hey, the economy is fine regardless of how you feel about it. So that is kind of annoying. Fetterman explained that the left turned off young voters by suggesting that they know better than you do, which he called not helpful. You know what? It's not helpful. Being a brain-broken person on the right, or being a brain-broken person on the right, ostensibly calling themselves a person on the left. Somebody who, for months, championed and ran on progressive causes, and then as soon as he has a stroke and loses half of his brain, he's like, oh, I never said I was progressive. Right. And like this guy would have any idea as to what the voters are actually thinking is actually self-insulting. And of course you can see only the right wing bias here. New York Post, BizPack Review, of course Fox News. Factuality, 14% of the sources are of high factuality. So take this for what you will. Airstrike in Gaza kills World Kitchen workers who IDF claims. What was this? Obviously, for those of you who don't know, this is a travesty. Shouldn't have to say it. The airstrike in Gaza killed 5 Palestinian workers, including the director of the World Central Kitchen, as reported by the IDF. As reported by the IDF. That's doing a lot of heavy lifting. Gotcha. So they killed 5 Palestinian workers, including the director of a peaceful organization, to kill one individual who was involved in the October 7th attacks. Seems legit. Let's kill 5 innocent people for one guilty. Makes sense. World Central Kitchen expressed being heartbroken and stating they had no knowledge of any ties between their workers and the Hamas attack. It's almost as if the IDF is just claiming that somebody there had something to do with it to justify Post-Hoc their killing of defenseless Palestinian workers and World Central Kitchen workers. Just spitballing, though. As Hamas releases propaganda video of a hostage. Okay. Humanitarian workers in Gaza. Okay. Don't really care about that. Oh, I saw that Zelensky. Let me see if I can find that article. Oh, yeah, right here. Right in front of my face. Zelensky proposed NATO membership for Ukraine in exchange for territorial concessions. I'm not digging it, but I get it. The proposal, President Zelensky suggests accepting NATO protection for unoccupied Ukrainian territories while temporarily allowing Russia to retain controlled areas, marking a significant shift from his previous stance of refusing territorial concessions. With Trump's election and Russian advances, Zelensky probably realizes that like he's fucked because Trump's about to be president and he's about to get all of his stuff cut off from the United States, and so he's like, well, better take the best deal I can while I can get it. Makes sense. That sucks that has to happen, but I love how ironic the Republicans are and how hypocritical they are openly without anybody like actually calling them out or seeing it. Like the billionaire is going to run the Department of Governmental Efficiency when he is a billionaire solely off the fact that he received millions, potentially billions of federal tax dollars in the form of subsidies to build out Tesla and SpaceX. So he got rich by exploiting the government inefficiencies that he is now here to solve. First of all, I doubt he's actually going to solve them, because if he cut off his own funding, like, he would no longer be a billionaire, so that wouldn't be advantageous for him. And so that it's just really funny. It's ironic that nobody is actually seeing this, and they all think, oh, Musk is an outsider. He's not in the world of politics. He's gonna move and shake and do some things, when really, like, take lobbying out and then we'll have the problem fixed. But nope, billionaires and lobbyists run Washington, and we're just kind of skipping the lobbyist at this point and just putting the billionaires right in charge of things. It's a little cheaper than paying the lobbyists to do the middleman's work, you know? You could just go right to the source and do it yourself. Which is really funny, because let me try to find that particular link here. The Supreme Court's decision to remove regulatory agencies' autonomy, limiting the authority of federal agencies. So this right here is really funny. Oh, this is specifically talking about health policy, but the Chevron deference in general is what I'm talking about here. So, for those of you who don't know, the Chevron deference allowed federal agencies to use their expertise in a particular field to write regulatory or regulations around that particular thing. So, for example, if an expert in like hydrocarbons and things like that wants to write a regulation in the curbing of those in polluting in the way that businesses operate with these particular chemicals, they'll be able to write it based on their expertise and based on the scientific research and decades of work that they've done in their life. But instead, the Supreme Court thinks that it should be up to judges to decide that rather than experts. So the Chevron deference standard is now gone. And the ironic part of this is, when Trump and his lackeys take office, they can't rely on the Chevron deference to go in and start tweaking these agencies and the regulations that they push, because any stripping of a regulation in itself would be a new regulation. So they would have to leave it to the courts, and they would have to go through the courts on every single regulation that they want to strip. So they've really just kind of hampered their own ability to pull out regulations that they disagree with, because now they have to get every one of them in front of a judge. Now, I'm not saying they can't have like these super right-wing activist judges do this work, but it is an extra step that they wouldn't have otherwise needed to do if the Supreme Court had just left this in place. So it is funny to see that the incompetence of themselves is just going to lead to them dealing or doing less damage than they would have otherwise done. That irony is thick. Ooh, what else we have? Oh, BRIC. This is another one. This is another funny irony here. So Trump threatens 100% tariff on the BRIC bloc of nations if they act to undermine the U.S. dollar, which is really funny because BRIC was formed as a direct result to undermine the U.S. dollar in the sense that the United States puts like fiscal sanctions on these countries, and they have no other option but to like form trade unions or trade partners with other countries. And that's exactly what BRIC is. It's literally just a trade partnership between Brazil. Who's the R? Give me a sec for the R. Russia, India, and China. That's what it is. Brazil, Russia, India, and China, they themselves have to form their own trade alliance because we've sanctioned them out of existence. We've created that marketplace for them. So by further threatening tariffs on this group of nations, all you're doing is just solidifying their existence or the justification for their existence, and B, just making them stronger and probably going to throw more people into that alliance, undermining the US dollar in the long run anyways. So our tariffs are actually doing the work here that they are trying to prevent by tariffing them. You just can't make up this level of irony, folks. It just writes itself here. It's great. Oh no. Jared Kushner's father, Charles Kushner. Oh no. Trump nominates Jared Kushner's father, Charles Kushner, for ambassador to France. Oh, Chucky Kushner. I think. Yeah, okay, yep, this is the same guy that was pardoned by Trump. The same guy that was in federal prison for tax evasion. He was found guilty and serving time for federal tax evasion, and Trump pardoned him as a favor to Kushner in 2020. And now, old Chucky here is going to be the ambassador to France.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
That makes total sense. Isn't that great? But don't worry. But don't worry, folks. We're draining the swamp. This is draining it. By putting these underqualified criminals in positions of power, we are in fact draining our swamp. That's legit. Where's the Austin Powers right meme? So great. Oh, this was cute. Trudeau goes to Florida to meet with Trump. He visited Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago specifically to assuage him or to try to talk him off the ledge of the tariffs. What's really funny about this is Trudeau goes to Canada to bend the knee to Trump and go, "Hey, bro, you really I don't know if you really want to do this. Maybe we can do something else." And then you go to the Mexican president, the new Mexican socialist president, and she's like, "Yeah, no, screw that." So the story goes, Trump and the president of Mexico talk, and Trump then goes around saying, "Oh, after we talked, the Mexican president gave in to all of my demands." And she pushed back and goes, "No, that never happened." So it was absolutely amazing, absolutely funny to see, just because normal politics dictates that you don't rock the boat, right? So why would you like push back and go, "Hey, that literally never happened"? Like you'd be a little bit more political and saying, "Hey, that's not exactly what we talked about, but we did come to a common understanding." Like that would be a political way to end that conversation. Instead, she's just like, "Nah, fam, that didn't happen." She's like, "It has never been our approach, and of course, we don't agree to that." Okay. Oh, it's so great. Okay. Yeah, her name is Scheinbaum. President Claudia Sheinbaum, who is the new president. And by the way, Mexico loves their president, in case you didn't know. They love the former president, and they love Sheinbaum. He basically endorsed her. She's uber-based and super socialist. Everybody loves Claudia Sheinbaum. Kind of jelly of Mexico, to be honest. But we have this toad of a man instead. Everyone has their own way of communicating, but I can assure you I give the certainty that we would never, and we would be incapable of it, propose that we would close our borders, said the Mexican president. So clearly they are not wanting to close their borders, and I can't disagree with that. Scheinbaum remarks came after Trump said on Wednesday that the pair had a productive conversation during their first talks since since Trump announced tariffs against Mexico earlier this week, and it would slap a 25% on all products coming from this country and Canada. He said it would be in retaliation for illegal immigration and crime and drugs coming across the border. Which actually, just to kind of throw this out there, if you look at the numbers coming from our own immigration and border control, the majority of drugs coming across our border are coming in via American citizens who live here, carrying illegal drugs across. So it's not like there's illegal immigrants that are muling drugs into our country as some broader scheme and web of crime. No, these are Americans who are coerced or paid into bringing large amounts of illegal or illicit substances into the United States. Like, I don't know what else we can do about that. In our conversation with President Trump, I explained to him the comprehensive strategy that Mexico has followed to address the migration phenomenon, respecting human rights. Novel concept, right? Scheinbaum has previously said that Mexico has worked with the Biden administration to address the flow of migrants through the country, leading to a 75% reduction in U.S. border crossings over the past year. That, and we've basically we basically ceded the position of immigration to the right wing in this country. Like, the Democrats aren't willing to fight back on the border and that we need a strong immigration procedure. They're just willing to cede the point that illegal immigration is a problem, and that's that. So, I don't know. This is going to be an interesting cell phone if the Republicans actually go through with their own deportation policies. Even though I think they would just deport like 1 or 2 million people rather than every illegal immigrant here, it would still have a dire effect on our economy. All right, so that's enough of that. Let me pop back over to here. Anybody speak French? I hate this guy. James Carville's like 1,000,000 years old and basically blames Harris's campaign, or he blames the loss on them being too woke, which I don't understand. I don't understand that. Kamala Harris literally didn't run on any race or identity-based politics. Not a single one of them. And specifically didn't. But, of course, again, we are accepting the right-wing framing that this is all about wokeness and transgenders and all that. Like, if you look at the data, the trans ad that Trump ran that people say had huge, broad impact didn't actually have the huge, broad impact that people say it had. It wasn't a good argument for or against. Like, most Americans don't care about trans people one way or another. They just don't want to be around them, and they just want the economy to be better. Like, that's it. They don't know any trans people. They've never met a trans person. They've never been affected by a trans person. There's one weird cross nexus where you have like sports in America, and how that talks to or speaks to the larger feeling of meritocracy in the United States. Like, sports is the last haven. I heard a couple streamers talking about this the other day. Like, sports is one of the last big havens for meritocracy in the United States, where truly the best of the best are the ones truly deserving of the endorsements and the sports positions, right? I'm not really a sports guy, but you get what I'm saying. Like, to them, it's the last thing of meritocracy. And when you put men into women's sports or women into men's sports, they feel you diminish the meritocracy system behind sports. And I get that. And I understand the urge to cling on to that. But at the end of the day, it's just a game and it's just a sport. Like, I feel like we over-idolize our sports in this country as it is. But, and I understand the wanting to cling on to it, but I don't know what the big deal is, personally. Like, we're talking about less than 1% of the population here. Do you know the total number of people in the entire United States that are under 18 that identify as a different gender than their birth gender, and they want to compete in sports? Like that Venn diagram, do you know how many people are in that Venn diagram? A grand total of 40 people. I kid you not. There's a grand total of 40 people in the United States total that want to play sports that are trans people and under 18. Let me pull up the... collegiate sports. Not high school, but collegiate. My bad. We're talking about collegiate here, so college level. In my opinion, that's pretty broad as well. These 40 transgender athletes have competed openly in college sports, and that's it.
How many?
40.
In the history of sports?
No, that. Let me go back to there. In 2022, trans athletes have been playing. Wow, here are 36 of them. Let's see. I think. I'm sorry?
I suppose some of them might have been undocumented.
No, this is 100% in time. Like, since we've started, because here's one from like 2010.
So yeah, since we've started.
Kai Alums was the first collegiate basketball player to come out publicly as transgender, a trans man on the women's basketball team in Division I in 2010. Alums came out before the NCAA had announced its trans athlete policy. The University of Michigan, G. Ryan set the Big Ten University of Michigan record 500 freestyle. So these are the people who have actually competed and won or done well in that particular field.
Gotcha.
So these are the people who are successful post. Well, who have been successful trans athletes.
Yeah.
So overall, the number of adults in collegiate sports who could have potentially, just being generous here, potentially been swindled out of a first place victory is only 40 people in the history of ever.
Yeah.
Like, even accepting that framing, that doesn't sound that bad. It's not like this is like an epidemic of hundreds of athletes being stripped of otherwise, successful wins or whatever.
Right.
Of course, to back up, this all just lends itself to the larger argument that we really ought not to be talking about this because it just draws attention to an issue that would otherwise go under the radar because, again, it affects less than 1% of the population. And only 40 athletes have actually done anything with it in the history of ever in the United States at the collegiate level. So
It's really not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things.
yeah, exactly. So the fact that we're cracking jokes about trans people or even saying, oh, I don't know if I could be accepting of, Viver or he, her, or she, them, or Zer, or whatever your preferred pronoun is, rather than saying, I don't know if I could be accepting of that 1% of people who would be marginally affected by this, maybe we should just say, what would you like me to call you?
Say
And-
what?
and then move on. Like, it's. I mentioned this to a friend the other day. I said it's tantamount to like meeting someone named Gertrude and having them ask to be called Gertie. Like, yeah, it's weird, and I feel weird saying the name Gertie, but hey, if they want to be called Gertie, sure, Gertie, why not? Like, what does it matter to me? So, other than it feels weird coming out of my mouth, that's what she said. I don't see the big deal. Let trans kids play. Let all kids play. For that matter.
Right? Kids are meant to play. Have fun.
I agree. Let kids have fun. Severely damaged the... God, I hate liberals. James Carville warned that massive spending during the 2024 presidential campaign has severely damaged the Democratic Party's reputation.
Oh no.
Not the reputation. How dare they? They're not playing nice.
Thing they could do.
It's the most annoying thing they could do. Liberals, man. It's unfathomable. Yeah, they did spend a lot. But, like, it's kind of our fault. Just saying.
Right?
It's actually Joe Biden's fault. I squarely blame him for the Democrats losing this election. Squarely, it all goes on him. Oh, it's not about me personally, man. It's not about my legacy. It's about I got work yet to do. Okay, then that is about your legacy.
Right? Those are opposite statements.
Yeah, exactly. I've got work left to do, and it's not about my legacy. Are literally diametrically opposed statements.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say one and mean the other. Like, let's see here. What else have we got? It is 10:36. All right. Anything else popping here? No. All right. The cool thing I like here is you can look at your blind spot. This shows you the news that you potentially would have otherwise missed because you're a lefty or you're a righty or whatever. This prevents you from getting in your own echo chamber, which everybody should want to avoid. So let's see here for the left. 0% of left are covering the John Fetterman bull stuff. Vivek Ramaswamy criticized New York's deal to rent Pakistan's Roosevelt's hotel. Okay, nobody cares. Russian and Chinese bombers conduct joint air patrol. That's kind of scary. Trump's national security advisor pick. Newfoundlands. That's a topic I want to talk about at some point. And that would be video games and how the video gaming community is literally eating itself alive right now. They want to say that it's not about politics, but it is 100% about politics. One of the YouTubers I had unsubscribed from the other day was literally complaining about how Obsidian Entertainment has gone completely woke and how their diversity, equity, and inclusion programs within their organization are the driving force behind their demise. Like, there haven't been other failures in the world of video game companies outside of diversity, equity, inclusion programs. Like, no company in the history of ever has ever failed as a video game industry because without having a diversity, equity, and inclusion program. Like, no, that's not true. I mean, games can just suck.
Right? Yeah.
Like, Skull and Bones is a good example of this. Like, I don't feel like it was too woke. Yeah, it had like some women in as pirates in there, but ultimately they didn't really drive that point. There was no like over dramatization or sexualization of the women in that, which I guess is technically inaccurate because they would have been probably not treated very well on a regular pirate ship. But beyond that, I don't think it was that woke of a video game. You're literally in the East Indies, so the fact that you have black people and dark brown people in the game is pretty normal, given the location that it's in. I would say that, I mean, and there's even the Dutch company in there, right? The Dutch merchants. So, like, you have the explanation of white folks. So you kind of have the gamut in the spectrum there. I don't think it's necessarily a woke policy that caused this. I think it's a reality of the situation that caused this. But I don't think it was diversity and equity and inclusion that caused that game to suck, because it sucked for many other reasons, not having to do with DEI. The gameplay is pretty shallow. The storyline kind of sucks. The world is very limited. They kind of promised one thing and delivered another. The pirate sword, there's no pirate sword play whatsoever in it, so you're not actually a pirate. You more role play as a ship than you do a pirate. So like, there's problems with the game that are not related to diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I think it's unfair and disingenuous to say, see, this is why companies are failing, because of diversity, equity, inclusion, instead of actually looking at it from an analysis perspective and saying, no, maybe it's the venture capitalist companies coming in and swooping up these small indie studios and then forcing them to pump out mindless dribble and then wondering why their video games aren't successful.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're not successful. Like, maybe we should re-examine or reanalyze the video game industry. I feel like the video game industry started off as a love and a passion and an art form, and it's just now become like this mindless money-making machine that venture capitalists hop on and see as an investment to either pump or dump. So I don't think it's really fair to necessarily think it's diversity, equity, and inclusion that's causing this. I think taking a class perspective is a far more useful analysis to the problem rather than a simple social analysis.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's just annoying. And there's a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon of diversity, equity, and inclusion equals bad. And I don't think it's bad. I think people want to be included or represented in the video games they play, or they at least want it to be realistic. And whatever. People are far too picky and oversensitive. What else we got going on in the news? All right. Well, I think we're done with politics or at least the news for now. Sorry, folks. Still ironing out the kinks. One sec.
Good morning, Night City!
Good morning, Night City! The heist. All right, let's do this.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did y'all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira or the Whale? Apparently the Corp figured it wasn't safe in Japanese waters. Afraid some local fishermen might harpoon it for scientific research. But honestly, it's quite the power move. Wonder what Militech will respond with.
Hola, V. How's it going? What's the status? Met with the client, played me a brain dance of a place we're supposed to visit. BD, huh? Alright, just keep me posted. Capitalism is a fish served cold. Interesting. Whenever money changes hands, your true self becomes a victim to capitalism. That's nice. I should get that tattooed somewhere. Somewhere. We're gonna turn that music off. That shit's annoying. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Nope, we're changing that. I'm gonna keep it at 55. Let's do this. What's up, buddy? Nice galoshes. Yeah, your mother. Look at that gut. Full of flavor. What was that flavor? Butter? Don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but we're gonna do it. Oh, there's a parking lot up, or a parking space up here. Am I close enough to the curb? Let's make sure I am. Up, out of the curb. Can I lock my car? Like, do it? Beep, beep. Cool. Yeah. Suppose we could have just teleported here, huh? What's up? What's up,
Te
Jackie?
vas a enterar mañana. Yo también te quiero, ma. Yeah, about time, Holmes.
How's Mama
What's new
Wells?
with Senora Wells?
You know, she's worried about me. Whatever.
I'm worried about your two
Can't
lily
help
pad head.
yourself, you know? Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster.
He's got a lily pad on his
Most of
head.
the Wells boys. It's really starting to wear on me. More I tell her everything's okay, more I feel like I'm straight up lying. But that's done after tomorrow.
Funny.
What?
For a club with the hottest contracts in town. Doesn't look like all it's bigged up to be.
It's what's inside that counts, Chum.
That's what she said.
Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Place used to be a morgue. You believe that?
Yep,
Who would have thunk?
I can.
I know, right? Way before our time, that. When proper burials were still a thing.
And who might you clowns be?
We're friends of Dexter Deshawn. He's expecting us.
Yo, Dex. Got two live ones saying they're here to see you. Yeah? Alright then. Says he needs a second or two. Go get yourselves drinks or something.
Way ahead of you, viejo.
What's up, my dude?
おいらお前じゃなくておいらでよかった
Okay. Didn't catch all of that, but you have a good day.
Heart of Night City. That's it right there. Beating. Hear it? Can you imagine?
Hey,
Susan Forrest,
Grab a seat,
Bobo,
we'll get a sec.
maybe even Morgan Blackhand. All sat on those stools. Fella,
looks like we're up.
hey, you see that old lady there? That's Rogue. Best fixer in all of Night City.
Oh, yeah?
Thought Dex was the best.
Rogue was lining up jobs when Dex was still shitting in diapers. Place belongs to her.
What can I get you?
You order.
Give me a silver hand.
2 tequila old fashions with a splash of cerveza and a chili garnish.
Duo of Johnny Silverhands coming up.
Right on, chica.
Somebody did their homework.
Looks like the dog ate mine.
Age-old tradition. Drinks are named after our regulars.
Say I wanted a drink named after me. What would I have to do?
Snuff it. Mind-blowingly spectacular fashion. Mid-op would be best.
What a beautiful tradition.
To this.
Chingada madre. Fine. Have it your way.
To this.
Guess dying's a small price to pay for going down in history.
Gotta live like a legend first,
Okay.
though, huh? Death.
To this.
Nothing but the final flourish.
I love it.
Oh, and by the way, name's Jackie Wells. You want to write down my recipe?
Sure.
Shot of vodka on the rocks, lime juice, ginger beer. Oh, and most importantly, a splash of love.
I'll remember that. Heard you were Dex's latest finds.
Just biz, no big deal.
Mr. Dishon, see you now.
Bad time to choke and shit your britches, chum. Come
Break a
on.
leg.
Thanks. How'd you know?
This way.
My job to know. Look around. How do you think mercs earn their reps? Through gossip rivaling that of schoolgirls, that's how.
Damn, Holmes. You're huge. Work out?
Awkward.
Same here. No, in the ring. You do some kind of exotic shit? Huh? Kempo? Ninjutsu? Think you could take me? Drop me?
Awkward.
Sure. In here.
Este pinche tipo. Later then.
Why do you comment on the size of somebody else? It's just weird. Yo, bro, you're huge.
That's
Thanks.
right.
That's what she said.
Excelsior. Cold hard eddies, as per usual. Gotta bounce. Well, if it ain't Mr. V.
Whole family in one place. Ha! Finally!
First time in real space.
And the flathead.
Let's see this bad boy.
All right, then. Set your butts down comfy.
Sweet booth. It's soundproof?
Jackie.
Now, Mr. Wells is right. We're gonna be going over some sensitive material. But if it's all right with y'all, I'd like to start with a question for Mr. V.
Sure.
Evelyn Parker, how'd you fare?
Pretty well.
Well as I could have, I guess. Walked around Konpeki Plaza inside from that raw BD she scrolled.
Bug already filled me in.
So you know the target. Yorinobu Arasaka, the Emperor's son and heir apparent.
Man with the millionaire name and no talent to back it up. Evelyn Parker's special friend? So she just want to see what's good, or was there something else?
There was something else. Parker made me another offer.
Another offer?
Kind where we ditch the middleman and split the pot in even 50-50.
What?
Ditch the middleman? Shit, now that's rich. Clients never learn, do they? I do appreciate you sharing this info, though, Mr. V. You see, trust is essential in any partnership that's to be long-lasting and fruitful.
Thought you'd be pissed that you'd lose it.
Lived in NC too long to blow my top every time some amateur thinks they can take me for a ride. Parker ain't the first, and sure as hell won't be the last.
How about we go over the plan? What you got for us, Dex?
This.
Well, here goes nothing.
Me and Dex have already covered the fine deeds. Ops-wise, should be a stroll on the beach.
Elaborate. I want to hear it.
A Delamain will drop your asses at the front door of Konpeki Plaza. You'll stroll right in thanks to your false identities. Then, with Bug's help, you'll breach the hotel subnet.
Mine and the Flathead's help.
Last but not least, you slip into Yorinobu's penthouse and clep the relic.
Goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies. Not a one.
You'll have T-Bug on comms for the duration. Time for your burning questions.
How do we get in the penthouse?
Yorinobu's got barely any muscle. Hardest part will be penthouse security. If we want to disable, we'll need to neutralize Konpeki's dweller. Elite runner monitoring the hotel's subnet 24/7. Only catch is there's no way to get in the dweller's den from the outside.
Hold on. How you want us to get inside a room you can't get into?
Trust me when I say whatever hit you think of, T-Bug solved it already.
This is where the flathead comes in. You'll have to get him in the ventilation shaft, guide him to the dweller, and force the dweller to take a break. Flathead will stay there, jacked into the dweller. But thanks to that, I'll be able to roll out your red carpet into the penthouse.
Anything else?
Okay, feel brought up to speed.
Perfect.
I got a question. When do we get to the real reason we're all here?
Now's a good time as any. Fresh talent gets 30% always. But I'm willing to make an exception in your case. I'm gonna cut you a nice juicy 40 as a bonus for your honesty, V.
That's more like it, Dex.
Ka-ching, baby.
Last thing, Konpeki's got a strict no-iron policy. Security gates, the works. So you dogs will leave your lead spitters in the ride. Take the flathead inside in its case.
Got some deft suits, so you'll look the part too.
Chido.
Thanks, T.
So, not to count chickens, but why don't we see our Eddies?
All depends how Miss Parker avails herself of her role. But a week, 2 tops is my guess.
What do we do while waiting? Sit around, suck air?
You sit tight, heads down, cause old Uncle Arasaka be watching. Now, as that old Greek dog says, life's a banquet. So don't go thirsty, but don't get drunk either. Your chariot awaits outside.
My cue to Delta 2. Gotta prep to jack in. Be there when you come on comms. Any other issues, now's your chance.
Plan. What's your take?
Enough, I hope, to put me in a luxury Cretan villa from which I'll never set foot in cyberspace again.
Promise to send me a postcard?
No offense, but I'm gonna burn any and all bridges. Need a clean break.
Kind of offended by that, actually. Thought we was friends.
I'm good. No questions.
Guess not.
Let's get to work.
So you ready to get going or what?
Bye, former friend.
Something I gotta take care of first.
Sin problemas. Meet you by the Delamain.
I don't know why I had that option.
Just don't forget to suit up.
Your Delamain is waiting. You like Delamain, he's a very Paul Bettany kind of character. Moon Explorer. Alright. What's in this? Hardened leather jacket? Rusty assault helmet? Yes, please. Chemicals, the invisible killer. We've long known that the AVs crisscrossing our skies are busy dumping harmful substances in the air, such as aluminum, carbon dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and sulfuric acid. Studies have also revealed that the presence of dead red blood cells and E. coli, as well as sodium chloride table salt. Reveal the presence of dead... Where? It just says studies have revealed that the presence of dead red blood cells and E. coli, as well as sodium chloride. Now, you don't need a degree in science to know the harm that these substances can wreak on the body. Actually, you probably should have a degree in science before you do that. We found that sulfur compounds can lead to cancer. Really? Heart disease and other illnesses arising from weakened or even damaged immune system. They can also lead to spontaneous dental Oh my god, the Office reference! They can also lead to spontaneous dental hydroplosion and acute meningitis. Oh, I love it. That is an Office reference right there. Spontaneous dental hydroplosion. I love it.
That's great.
That's great. Did not expect the Office reference in this.
Fuck you talking about, Squama? What do you mean he didn't work? When he fucking worked his ass hard. Saw some old pictures of the water leopards? Damn Petrochem logo everywhere. I take corpo gigs just like your old man did. What's the difference?
The difference is that Boa Boa had balls. Enough to stand up to the corpse and call the
He's
shots
more
in
machine
his
than
own
that now.
house.
Seriously?
Alright, well, let's get out of here.
Give us incomplete info again, the bitch. We know how they're geared out. Big fucking beans. We got no idea how many.
Big fucking beans. I've been accused of that. Hello? Are you okay? Yeah, your head's moving. You're okay.
Right hook's fucking killer, but too slow to reel it back.
When I was leaving,
So, you ready?
Oh, I gotta put on the Miltech suit. Shit. Outfits. Miltech. Where did my mouse cursor go? Oh. Look pretty snazzy. That's Delamain.
Welcome on board this Delamain service. With Delamain, you leave your problems at the door.
Son of a bitch. Better fucking believe I will.
I see no reason why you should be using expletives.
Oh, yeah? What about that time I wanted to hire you for my cousin's bachelor party, huh?
Unfortunately, we do not take on such contracts.
3 months I'd been saving up scratch. Water under the bridge. Hit it, Del.
Before we begin our journey, I must verify the identities of all customers. Please proceed to connect your personal links. Thank you. Excelsior package activated.
Damn straight.
Excelsior? Oh, this just keeps getting better.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
The Excelsior is a package tailored to our premium clientele.
Top quality don't come free, you know. Now watch. Delamain, initiate combat mode.
My apologies, but you do not appear to be in any sort of imminent danger.
Huh. Oh well. Trust me, you'll mow down an army of Saka ninjas if it comes down to it.
Dex ain't skimping, is he?
And thanks to you, we're still getting a juicy 40%.
You're welcome.
Honesty.
Excelsior.
Honesty wins.
This is how you want to cruise into the major leagues.
That really your be-all and end-all?
Huh?
Dex managed to buy you off that cheap? With a suit? A limo? No, Jack. Kinda feels like you're losing that steel grip of yours.
Huh. Seems to me like it's you who's got some kind of problem.
Need you to keep your head clear and in the game. We got a job to do.
It's never, ever been clearer in my whole fucking life. Let me explain something to you, V. My whole life I've spent in this shit around us. And I ain't going back.
Hey, how's things?
Smooth as fucking sandpaper.
We'll be, pulling up to the hotel soon.
Listen, set up a direct encrypted line to guide you through Konpeki. V, ring Jackie now, see if we're in sync. Can't be too careful. And?
Got
We are
static.
nearing our
Say
destination.
something, Bug.
The greatest crimes issue from a desire for excess and not from necessity.
Say what now?
Aristotle. Guess you read me then.
Yeah, I read you. Not so much your Greek friend. Though it was kind of exciting.
Could give it some thought. Try to understand. How about you, V?
I'm a more Aristotle.
Read you loud and clear.
Perfect. Okay, tech checks out, looks like.
Será mejor que sí.
Stay in touch.
Thank you for choosing the Delamain service, and best of luck. I shall await here for your return.
Shit's finally happening. Almost forgot, no iron, huh? All right, Harry. Let's go.
Sure thing, Marv.
Hold on. Let me grab the flathead.
We're out front, Bug.
Remember, reservations in your name, Ramon. You're there to meet Hajime
Welcome to
Taki,
Konpeki
military
Plaza.
tech department rep. Papers are for the flathead.
No sweat.
Welcome to Konpeki Plaza. Please come through single file.
You got it, home. Sir?
Home. Reminds me of that
Got
Canadian-Mexican hybrid from
Care to
American
explain
Dad.
why you're bringing military equipment onto the premises into Konpeki Plaza?
We're arms dealers.
Excuse me?
Ah, you are here to see Taki-san, am I right? Please, accept my apologies for the confusion.
This should only take a moment, sir.
No problem, ASA.
Go ahead.
Yokoso. Greetings and welcome to Konpeki Plaza.
We'd like to check in.
Of course. Just a moment, please. The name on the reservation is?
Victorino.
Double room, 2 adults, 1 night, correct?
That's the one.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and notify Taki-san of your arrival.
Shit, no good. Not part of the plan. Talk her up, V. Stall.
Have I asked you to do that?
No. I just thought that since...
Who asked you to think?
Ouch.
Excuse me?
I know damn well it wasn't me. Who was it?
Oh my god. I'm an
Word
asshole.
of advice, if I may. Do only what you're told to do.
Oh man.
What was that room number?
You'll be in the Lapis Lazuli suite on level 42. Oh, one more little formality. Please validate your SID chip.
Honor's all yours, Harry.
Everything seems to be in order. We wish you a pleasant stay.
Didn't
Thank
mean to be an asshole. I'm so
Better
sorry.
get going.
I'm so sorry, lady.
Didn't come on too strong?
Trust me. Places like this, you're either strong or you're nobody.
I guess I'm nobody. Oh.
What do you think, Harry?
Funny stuff.
Quaint, cozy. Not like the hotel we had in Zurich for that convention.
Don't need that, Jack. Enough.
What? I'm taking this seriously.
He's acting his heart out.
Right after the Buenos Six show. Those girls. I don't know, man. Bar don't look too shabby. They would remember nothing.
Welcome to Konpeki Plaza. We don't do reservations weekdays, so feel free to grab any available table. Or a couple of stools at the bar if you prefer.
Could bring Misty here one day when we close this deal.
You will, I'm sure. Now let's go check out our digs.
Some cool art.
We nailed the part or what? How do I look?
Like somebody put clothes on a dog.
Oh, yeah, because you look so much better.
I just feel weird.
Suit it up again. Right.
What did you say?
And you can kick the rat out of the corp, but you'll never kick the corp out of the rat.
А ты сама как думаешь? Я думаю, что не врал. По крайней мере, насчет Кантау. Зая, ты же помнишь, как мы тестировали эту технику на наших?
Well, here we are. La beat.
We're in our room.
Pretty snazzy. Too bad we ain't staying the night. Nice choice, Buck.
Didn't pick it for snaz. Offers quickest access to the Dweller and servers.
Sí, me acuerdo.
Now you fire up the flathead and find the shaft entrance.
Sounds simple enough.
Simplicity, sometimes tough to master.
Aurelius? Aristotle? Who's it this time?
Yours truly. That one's mine.
Where's the shaft?
Boot up your scanner. Look around.
Got a winner.
Good. Jackie, how's the flathead looking?
All set. Systems are operational. Charge at 100. Mierda. Little gonk stock.
Where'd it go?
Just gonna stand there and look at it? Gonna have to switch to manual control. B, take the control shard from Jackie. Gonna link your Kiroshis to surveillance so you can guide the bot.
Here. Here goes.
Patching you through to in-cam view. Might get a little disoriented, but don't freak.
Okay, got a clear view.
You can't just go locking people out of their homes.
Get them to the next vent.
Places of work.
Arasaka will cover the cost of any and all penalties assessed.
This isn't about the money. It's election season. How do you think this will make me look? People start saying I've lost control of what district I'm from.
A week. That's all we can promise you.
We will try, and that is all I can promise you.
Okay, Flathead's in.
Patching you into next cam now.
What makes you think it was for you?
He addressed it to the kind housekeeper who finds them. Note inside said, "Sorry for the mess." There was blood everywhere. But at least he left a tip. Am I the only one that just gets puke and used condoms?
Bug, got a hitch.
What now?
housekeeping's in my way.
Okay, got a distractor. Let's see what's on the subnet.
All right, on it.
You know, good looking.
Got a smart room panel.
Has that naughty
Useful?
look in his eye?
No, not in the least.
Mean you're a
Terrarium's got a temp and air quality control.
Men like him are always sick.
Cream, yeah.
Might
Stick the
wear
flathead on it.
expensive suits, but he's a biker at heart, always itching for a ride.
I'd give him a ride.
And wipe him out.
Honey, stick to wiping that glass, huh? You're leaving streaks everywhere.
Cat, something's up with the tank.
Hey, Bug, it worked.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
You got any idea how much those things cost?
Keep moving. No time for backpatting.
Okay.
Dweller's just beyond the door. Flathead can jimmy the lock.
Looks like he's having trouble.
Shit. Gotta be another way. Let me think. Got another cam other side of the door, but it's disabled.
Want me to enable?
Yeah, look around for a CCTV port.
Okay, he's at it.
Now toggle over to the other cam.
Dweller's inside.
Just as planned.
Still weird the hotel's only got one runner.
Decent Dweller's as good as a dozen rank and file.
Flathead ought to be able to neutralize him.
Good thinking. Let me graft a demonoid onto your link. And you know you gotta jack the Flathead directly into his chair, right?
Make it sound like I'm new at this.
Okay, sent. He's all yours. You'll have to get the Flathead in there first, though. Shaft may link both rooms, looks like.
Let's figure it out. Might have found our way in.
Send the Flathead over there, then toggle over to the second cam. Flathead into the chair, B. Jack in. Boom! Got him! Love those demons.
Flathead stays, right?
To keep an eye on the Dweller, yeah. Punching into Kompeki's main net. You go ahead and log out.
Así es como se hace. How you feeling?
Fine. A little dizzy, that's all.
Bug, how you doing on time?
You there, Bug?
Yeah, I'm here. So, listen, ice is thicker than I thought. Piercing it'll take a couple hours.
Couple hours? Can't do it any faster.
Want my brain to burst into flames? Just sit down and enjoy your snazzy sweet.
Thanks. I will. V, you take it easy, okay? Rest up a bit.
If
What do you
you,
think?
how is Leitao?
Why'd you give it all up?
Who gave what up?
Yorinobu Arasaka. The good life, I mean. Old news, I know. Just got to thinking's all. It's like, think. You got everything, right? Eddies, education. Your pops can snap his fingers and turn half the fucking planet into a nuclear wasteland. But instead, you're like Nah, fuck it. And what do you go do? Start a fucking gang. Steal dragons or some shit. You ghost from your fam, chip some real skin, and play gang leader for a few years. For what?
Said it yourself. You can kick the rat out of the corp.
But you'll never kick the corp out of the rat.
Probably just got bored. All 1%ers do, sooner or later.
Fucking tourist.
Tourist or not, he just walked into the lobby. And we are back in biz. Penthouse security is neutralized.
Perfecto. Let's start the show. Hey, Bug. Were you on comms that whole time?
3.5 hours.
About that stick up the ass.
Mean the one up mine?
Slip of the tongue, you know?
I know. Now's your chance to make up to me.
This is going pretty smooth, right? Right?
Man, are you the silver lining type?
Hey, when you gonna wave off that dark cloud hanging over your head? Telling you, it's downhill from here on in. There's the awkward silence. You, wanna hear a joke?
Now? Seriously?
Okay, so why'd the Rocker Boy's output kick him out of the apartment? Because he wasn't chipping in.
Jesus Christ.
That was a good one, Jackie.
Not bad being heir to the Arasaka Empire. Sure as shit better than being a son of Raoul Wells.
Guys, focus. The safe. And make it quick.
Why? What's the rush?
Sigon Yorinobu's gone dark.
What is he, a fucking sorcerer?
Some kind of dead zone's my guess. Have him back in a sec. And you do your damn job.
Looks like Yorinobu left us a parting gift.
Ain't
What
much,
now?
but it'll have to
Jack
do.
in your personal and make us rich.
On it. Your turn, Bug.
Give me 2.
We got winged visitors. Bug.
Don't know who, but staff's abuzz. All 200 on their feet can't keep still.
Can't say I like this. How much longer, T?
Shit, Yorinobu's penthouse bound.
Fuck him! Open the safe!
Almost got it. Done.
Cream.
Let me look to this, huh?
Relic intact?
Bioshard integrity, 100%. Guessing that's a yes.
Good, let's go.
Fuck, too late. Yorinobu's about to walk in. Find cover.
Where?
That pillar, try that.
Fucking kidding!
No! Inside it, now!
We're in.
Which don't solve our problem, T.
I fucking know our problem's still there. Let me think for a sec, okay?
Uh-oh.
I thought Atom Smasher.
Bodyguard.
Wars. Night City legend. Bleak motherfucking one, too. What's the play?
We wait.
Are they here yet?
They approach from the landing pad?
Fuck are they talking about?
Bug, who we got incoming?
Nuh-uh. No fucking way. This isn't happening. Saburo Arasaka?
The Emperor. Yet another ass-licking legend.
Doubt this could be soundproof.
Oh, fuck.
外してくれ。
荒坂様、まだボディチェックが終わっていません。
私の息子だ。
例のものを回収しましょうか。
私がやる。
言ってくれ。
Close. Too close. If he'd have sniffed us out.
But he didn't. Now cállate. Unfucking believable. Sapporo Arasaka. 私が気づかないとでも思ったのか。
そもそも俺のことを気にしたことなんかないだろう。
Sick burn.
あんたの問題点はそこだ。
Problem using the rule revolves
世界は
around you.
自分中心に回ってると思ってる。傲慢だよ。
Yorinobu.
どうしてここへ？
Where did you come? To humiliate me? To personally see to it that your son knows his
思い
place?
知らせるためにか。
The nail that protrudes from the wall gets hammered. That's my kind of night. Couldn't think of anything original to say. Hey now, I resemble that remark. Barbarians.
俺たちの未来。俺たち。なんかの間違いだろ。あんたは自分のことしか考えてない。そしてこの会社のことしか。
いつかこのような日が来ることは分かっていた。貴様はついに越えてはならない一線を越えたのだ。これまでお前の愚行には目をつぶってきた。だがそれもここまでだ。この裏切りだけは決して許せん。貴様の母親が生きていなくてよかった。息子の不甲斐ない姿を目の当たりにして心を痛めずに済んだのだからな。
わあ。
これでもう誰のことも許す必要はない。
Oh shit.
I wish to put the hotel on lockdown.
May I ask why?
Saburo Arasaka has been murdered.
Code Red initiated. Attention. Code Red has been initiated throughout Kenpeki Plaza. Please remain in your rooms and follow all instructions given by staff.
何の騒ぎです。誰かが父に毒を持った。毒を。そう。頼信さん、しかし。竹村、お前の仕事は何だ。何の話です。単純な質問だ。答えろ。荒坂家の家長を守ることです。今後はもっとしっかり責任を果たすよう望んでいるぞ。お許しください、荒坂様。決して失望はさせません。
Shit.
What the fuck just happened in there?
Yorinobu just offed Saburo.
What?
His own fucking pops.
Know what this means? Security's gonna swarm the place any second. Oh my god, we're so fucked.
V, there's time for thinking and time for getting the fuck out. Let's go.
Where's Yorinobu?
I don't know. I've lost cam links. Whole building's being put on lockdown. Okay, got something. Window, now!
Cool, I got a knife.
Releasing the lock. Should see a ladder. Ladder. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, 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 not now! I've been made!
Bug! Pinche Dios santo bendito! Just lost T!
Fuck! Fucking Major Leagues. Happy now, Jackie?
Poor Jackie. Don't look down. Yep! That's fucking high! Shit! That trauma?
If they're here for Saburo, they're a little late.
Just hope they didn't see us. Chingada madre! Santo bail!
Ow.
Oh shit!
Close one.
The relic! Madres! Oh, this ain't good.
Jackie, you're bleeding.
Worry about me later. Check the relic. Container depressurized. Biochip integrity at 94%. Fucking dropping. Carajo. Parker! Call her!
And tell her we fried the case?
Just do it.
V? Konpeki's all over the feeds. What the fuck's going on there?
Got a problem. Cryo case is damaged. Biochip's integrity at... Jackie?
86%!
86% and dropping.
Shit. Okay, listen to me. There's only one thing you can do. One of you's gotta slot the relic into your neural port.
That doesn't sound safe.
The longer you wait, the greater the risk we'll lose it.
Well, someone's gotta do it. En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Amén.
Jackie, you okay?
No. I guess. Don't feel any different.
Once you're back, we'll take out the relic and run a full brain scan and sweep. But you two need to get the fuck out of there first.
We're working on it.
Del, we'll be there in a couple. Be ready. Got it?
Certainly, Mr. Wells.
Better be fucking certain. We gotta somehow reach the lobby. Only chance to hit the garage. And we best be quick. Ahora sí. Great. Now let's get out of here.
Attention. Code Red has been initiated throughout Kentucky Plaza. Please remain in your room and follow all instructions given by staff.
This was a drill. What they sent in Sokka Special Forces.
Quietly.
Special Forces? In the lobby now. Gonna sweep the building, all floors. that.
New episodes every Wednesday. Only on WNS.
What do we have here? Be catch! Careful. Security likely to be swarming outside.
Got it.
Attention. Code Red has been initiated throughout Kentucky Plaza. Please remain in your rooms and follow all instructions given by staff.
One C. Let's try that again. Just go for the first one. 55 1C BD.
They spotted him!
Attack!
Come on, motherfuckers!
Attention. Code Red has been initiated throughout Kentucky Plaza. Please remain in your rooms and follow all instructions given by staff.
Keep moving! Don't slow down!
I might just be a gunslinger. It's just easier than the net running stuff.
We gotta plow through them!
Attention. Code Red has been initiated throughout Kentucky Plaza. Please remain in your rooms and follow all instructions given by staff.
Blow you to pieces! Good one!
Where?
Gonna take more than that!
Surrender yourself!
Fuck!
He's hiding!
Empty mag!
Hey, tough boy! Someone take that position!
Attention. Code Red has been initiated throughout Kentucky Plaza.
Take it on! Out of my
Where do I go? Oh, that way. Can I... One sec here. Oops. I want to see here if I can redo this. Handguns and throwables. What does this do? Explosive and tac weapons. Okay, I can do that. Smart weapons. Okay, I mean that's fair. To be honest, I think I'm just using this gun because I have to. Okay.
Attention. Code Red has been throughout Kentucky Plaza. Please remain in your rooms and follow all instructions given by staff.
Affirmative! Unit down! Come on, motherfuckers! Cover me! I'm reloading! One fucker left!
Code Red has been initiated throughout Kentucky Plaza.
Watch it.
Chica tu madre! Shut down! What about the other one? Be calm. Where are those autos? Enemy contact! Brace yourself! Gonna take more than that! Point for you!
What?
Saburo Arasaka. 150 years. And today, of all fucking days, that's like some divine comedy shit. But she'll be will get out alive.
Why? 'Cause you fucking say so?
Don't take this out on me. I can see how the chips are falling.
We're being attacked!
Going down.
Soldier KIA! Oh. Fucking grenade! Good one! Let's finish this! Nice shot! ¡Chingada madre!
Fuck out of here, camera.
Elevator! Alvy! Move! Where's that fucking up? Elevator! Leaking a little.
Fucking psycho!
Delamain, got it!
Welcome back. Delamain, you leave your problems at the door.
We'll have problems if you don't fucking drive! Not bad.
Client feedback noted.
How's our ride looking?
Tip-top. Though alas, we are being pursued.
Sweet fucking Jesus!
Delamain!
Please remain calm.
Calm!
Roadblock ahead.
¡Ay, mis huevos!
A hostile enemy aircraft has a lock-on.
Leave it to me.
I can't just give up!
Phew. Why does it ghost, Jack?
See? I told you we'd make it.
My medical diagnostics indicate that Mr. Wells's condition is critical.
Take us to Ripper Dock, now!
Apologies, but that will not be possible. Our itinerary has been pre-arranged and paid for in advance. I am not at liberty to alter it.
Fuck your liberty! Do what I say!
It's okay, V. Oh, hold out.
I suggest you try to keep Mr. Wells conscious.
It's gonna be alright, huh? You'll see Misty, your mom, everyone you love. Jackie, don't close your eyes.
Misty. Oh, she knew. She always knew. Biochip. Hold on to it. For me.
Mr. Wells has passed. Where shall I take his remains?
What?
The Excelsior package provides for the disposal of passenger remains free of charge. I merely require a destination.
I want to be with his family.
Mr. Wells's closest blood relative is Guadalupe Alejandra Wells, proprietress of the El Coyote Coho Bar. I will make sure to deliver him safely. Mr. Deshawn awaits you in room number 204.
See you in the major leagues, Jack.
It's sad. And on that sad note, I'll be right back. Okay, back to it. Hop to it, Skippy. I may end the stream a little bit early today. We'll see.
¿Cómo estás?
Ah, ¿qué pasa? Up and down, and that's it. Okay. Oh, I missed the apple. How is it only... what? Wah, wah, wah. Done playing that dumb game. Can I not take my ice? I want my ice. Fine. Why does this one?
What's up, Chew? You want some?
Let me in.
He waiting.
WNS, N54, even the pirate networks. You blowing up everywhere. And the Jackster, he out in the car?
Yeah, he's there. Dead.
Condolences, friend. And the relic.
No such luck.
That's one piece of good news.
Good news?
Saburo Arasaka. Dead. You got any notion of the shit you pulled me into? You off the fucking Emperor! His Majesty! Anyone with so much as a pinky toe dipped in this mess is as good as dead!
You're the one who got us into this mess. Let's start with your prep work. You had no idea Saburo Arasaka would be at the hotel.
I don't have access to his personal fucking schedule. And besides, nobody asked you to kill the old man.
That wasn't us.
No shit. Tell that to the soccer ninjas they send after you. All right, settle down. Gotta be tactical about this. New place, new identity. But first, your face got blood all over it. Bathroom's there. Go get yourself cleaned up. Today. No, can't wait till dawn. One sleep. I'll put it clean. Got it. All right, then.
Ow. Smack me upside my head.
Can't risk it, V. Remember our first convo?
I'll fucking kill
Seems
you!
I've chosen the quiet life after all. No blaze of glory for me.
It's one hell of an intro.
Hey.
The Hammer, August 20th, 2023. So this was last year. Wow. All right. I think I'm going to save it here. Yeah, kind of feeling blech at the moment. And seeing as this is just a part-time gig and I've only got one viewer viewing me and it happens to be my wife, I feel like I can do what I want. That said, I think that'll about do it for today, folks. 2 hours, 20 minutes, and some change. thanks for tuning in, and remember to subscribe. My one person watching. Have a good day, folks.